Hi, this is Liz with Five Stars. We have just gotten through team registration and we'll be starting the official rostering of the players per team on within Sports Engine. And we need parents to go in and make sure that a couple things are configured correctly for your household within Sports Engine. So a lot of this is already on our website under More and resources and then parent page, you'll see that there's a whole list of tips on how to configure Sports Engine so you're getting the communications you want and that sort of thing. So the important ones I'm going to cover in this video are a household, being aware of the schedule and maybe getting that synced already, and communication preferences. So when you come to our website, you'll see it's within the Sports Engine portal, and it'll be general information until you sign in. And you've probably already gotten used to this, just registering for things with our club. So once you sign in, your icon will show up there to the right. You can click on that and it'll open up this menu of account information. So this is one way to get to these three areas we're going to cover. Once you get into your account, Sports Engine account, you'll also see a menu here on the left. Okay, so household. We need to make sure that for each child that plays for us, all the adults that need to be in the loop, receive communication, should have access to that child's information, are added and given access. That can only happen by way of you. Sports Engine is a secure portal, and so only you can give access to another adult to view your child's information. So for each child, you're going to click on their name, and this window will pop up. You'll scroll down a little bit and see permissions. Now, I've removed the names here, but the name of the child would show. And then any parents who already have permission to either manage or view the account will show here. If there's anyone missing, again, we can't add them at the club level. We need you to do that. It's very easy. You're going to click on the Add button. And then this grant access window will show, it'll say the name of the child, the adults who already have access, and again, their access level. If anyone's missing, you invite new. Another pop-up shows with the name of the child. You simply enter the email address of that adult, and if they're going to be a manager or a viewer, and send them the invite. They're going to take it from there and set up their own username and password if they don't already have a Sports Engine account. Otherwise, this will link that child to their account, and that gets them in the loop. So everyone has the information. Okay. Now, moving right along, the next thing is schedule. We schedule all of our practices and tournaments and large club events of only, there's only a couple, maybe our end of year party, something like that. We schedule all of those through Sports Engine. From time to time, tournaments will change venues, maybe even like a day or two before. So as soon as we know, we put it into Sports Engine so that you will know immediately. So what you can do, even though you won't have any practices or anything probably showing just yet, is you can come here and sync schedule and have that information come to your Google Calendar or another calendar of choice. So you don't need to be coming into Sports Engine to check the calendar constantly. You can set up reminders and alerts, messaging that come from Sports Engine. But if it's easiest for you to just see the real-time, up-to-date information on your personal electronic calendar, then this is really the way to do it. Okay, so you can sync. And then when we start populating stuff, that will show on your calendar. And then communication preferences. So you would come back to your kind of main account information icon here and go to communication preferences. This account window will pop up. And again, I've removed the information, but you'll see your name, your email. So you want to verify all of this. Please just go in and verify everything to make sure you're set up, and phone number. Then with communication preferences, you may already have Five Stars Volleyball Club in there. We want to make sure that you check the boxes for you and for which any of your children that play for us. So if you have another child in there, but they're playing for another club, don't worry about checking the box for that child. Again, the actual names would show here. I just removed those. You can decide if you want text messaging as well. You'll also see that you're affiliated once you have your membership with Northern California Volleyball, region and USA Volleyball. You can decide if you want to receive communications from them or not, and then maybe another club that you're affiliated with. So after this week, we will be contacting you almost exclusively by way of the Sports Engine portal versus emailing you from our Five Stars Gmail. So it's really important that you enable all of this. If you are not associated officially with our club yet, haven't, because we haven't sent out the club assignment invitation. So some of you new to us may not have this here yet. You will be when you get that. And then you can come back in and fine tune this. You may also want to download the Sports Engine app and get it on your phone. Some coaches use it more than others, but there are chat features, sharing photos, so you can decide as a team if you're going to utilize that for your own logistics or some other app. And then once again, on our website, there's a lot of other tips in here. One last thing with those additional parents on there, all the parents need to be in the loop to some degree, but each individual parent will be setting up their own communication preferences as a viewer, a manager, what if they want to receive reminders or not. So each individual has that information. So I hope that makes sense, but feel free to check that out on our website. And thank you very much.